Wow. Wait, no, I was that wasn't my bit. I was gonna continue off the Super Saiyan thing from the message. This is to go even further beyond. There you go. That's what I was gonna say. Not wow. You're playing solo. Ah, so how do you know how it works? Is it like a MMO in terms of like Diablo or not Diablo, Path of Exile and Monster Hunter, or is it MMO in terms of like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14? Like, is there a lobby that you join in, or is there a just an open world with players just walking around? Just getting an adapter today so I can hook up the HDMI to a USB. Oh, nice, nice, nice. There are world bosses and stuff. Okay, yeah, so it is MMO. That's interesting. Sounds like fun. Does it follow the traditional like tank, DPS, and healer? Or because you said you're playing solo, so I imagine technically then that like you could do dungeons and content solo? You could do solo mode and online mode? Oh, that sounds interesting. Sort of like Phantasy Star Online. It sounds like fun. And it's free too. Kind of crazy that it's a free game if it's that like in-depth. How does it play? Does it play like an action game, like a Devil May Cry? Also, today we're gonna listen to Sonic Mania because after talking about Sonic music the other day, I was like in a super mood for Sonic music. There we go. Yeah, how are you guys doing today though? You guys having a good day? So we're gonna be working on a commission. Let me go arrange my references. There we go. No. Man, I'm in the mood for Sonic now. I wonder though. I still have my Sonic Mania on my Switch. Maybe it's time to do another replay of that. That game was fun. Let me adjust volume on my side because it's a little high. You play it like an action game or an MMO? So, is it like Dragon's Dogma, where it's like action based then? Or is it like Devil May Cry, where it's combo based? Or is it tab targeting like a regular MMO? Based on what controls you use, that's interesting. So you could choose to either play tab targeting, or you could play it like Dragon's Dogma, I'm guessing? I should just check out gameplay footage. It sounds fun. What style are you choosing? Are you playing action based, or are you playing it on MMO basis? There we go. Let me adjust some things here so I can see this. Sonic Mania was a good game. I like Sonic Mania. Did I put on the wrong layer? I did put on the wrong layer. ARPG camera mode. Interesting. Let me see. Let me look this game up really quick. I'm kind of curious, how does it look both MMO style and both like action based? So how do you do a game like that? I guess it's like RuneScape. Like RuneScape 3? What's it called? When the wind moves? Where wind meets. Here we go. Let me check the gameplay footage really quick. I'm kind of curious. How the heck does this game like play? 6 hours? Can I just like... Okay. Okay, so it looks like Neo. Like the combat looks kind of reminds me of Neo in a way. Granted though, it seems like you have skill cooldowns. Okay, interesting. It's very fast paced though. How does the MMO aspect look like then? Like the MMO gameplay. Yeah, this looks really fast paced, like really crazy fast. It doesn't look like it's reliant on the... It doesn't look like it's reliant on the Holy Trinity, DPS, tank, and healer. Interesting. How does the MMO style play? I'm curious. Rank 5 player. Multiplayer mode? Solo mode? How is this game like a free game? That's crazy. Yabai desu ne. And it even has like Dark Souls-esque weapons loadout. I see them like changing their weapons, and that's definitely a Dark Souls menu. Interesting. So it's like Elden Ring in a way. But where's the... I'm kind of curious. Like no one's playing it the MMO style with tab targeting. Everyone's playing it the action base, which makes sense. But then like what... Oh, here we go. MMO mode. Let me see. Where Win meets MMO. Okay. What does MMO mode look like? Because like, is MMO mode where you're like kind of like doing your cooldowns, or you have rotation? I can't tell in this video. Still looks pretty action-based. But yeah, it's kind of like New World. I'm getting like New World vibes from it, combined with like Dark Souls and Neo. So interesting. It has microtransactions. Well, I imagine it would have microtransactions, but I wonder if that's enough to fund this. But then again, I wonder if the online mode is just peer-to-peer, because then it would make a lot more sense. Because I can't imagine, like, MMOs are like the most, what's it called? The most expensive kind of games to maintain. So I'm kind of curious how they're going about it, but that's crazy. The game looks really good. But how does the MMO mode play? I'm kind of curious, because if it's going to play like an MMO, then MMO usually is tab targeting. And the thing with tab targeting is unavoidable damage, right? Like, you always have your auto attacks going on, and if you have your auto attacks going on, you can't necessarily just back out. Same with the enemies. Enemies always have auto attacks. So I'm kind of curious, because like it makes sense in the action-based play to see it going like really fast paced and being able to dodge everything, but you can lock onto enemies. But then how do you, what's it called? How do you dodge? Because wouldn't technically, well, I have to see the video, because like technically if you're tab targeting, then the gameplay is like completely different than that of a action RPG. That's why it has its own category of MMOs. So it's interesting to see if they combined the two somehow. But it looks fun. I don't know, I have it in me to invest in a long-term MMO again after Final Fantasy 14. And I'm still waiting to come back to Final Fantasy 14 one day. But if I didn't play Final Fantasy 14, I would probably give it a try. It's more about the camera movements? Camera movements? That's interesting. How do you mean? Camera movements? Like, your camera movements determine your attacks? But it definitely looks like a really fun game. That person that recommended it the other day definitely had a good taste. Good taste though. When did it come out? I'm imagining that's a recent game. I thought it was gonna be more like a gacha game, because, you know, gacha games are like everywhere. There we go. I saw it needed a lot of space, yeah. It definitely looks like an intensive game. It doesn't look like something that's a simple laptop or computer could run, sadly. Surprised how fun it is. It looks fun. Definitely looks fun. I wonder though, is it focused on the story? Is it a game focused on the story, or is it a game more focused on the looting? Because I usually feel like MMOs fall into that category. Like World of Warcraft, for example, is more focused on the looting. They try to do story, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. And Final Fantasy 14 is more based on the story, right? And then like RuneScape is like more story-wise, RuneScape old school, or not story-wise, more loot-wise. But then like RuneScape 3 is more story-wise, like progressive. Which one is it more focused on? Wait. Wrong way. Like this. There we go. Alright, let's clean up some of these lines. This drawing looks pretty neat though, I gotta say. I didn't know I could draw something like this. Granted, I had to use a reference for it, but still. Only level 20? Because I know, like, what's it called? It's gonna be interesting to see how that game develops, because it's definitely in a market where a lot of, like, titles have definitely dropped. And when I mean drop, I don't mean, like, released. I mean in the sense that they went out of business. Like New World. New World recently got dropped. Destiny 2 has dropped the ball, right? And I know, like, people say Final Fantasy 14 is not doing so well. World of Warcraft is also, well, World of Warcraft. Like, the only one that's, like, fully thriving with a full positive, like, player base right now, like, looking forward to everything, is old school RuneScape. Story's been interesting. I see. It'll be interesting to see it going forward, because the space can use some more MMOs. Now, speaking of MMOs, I kind of want to play Final Fantasy 14 again and catch up with the story. Oh, I kind of missed that game. Do you think I could play it on my Retroid? I'm kind of curious now that I think about it. stream play an online game? Oh, that's a bad idea. With my rotations, I'm gonna have such a latency on my rotation. My rotation will not be optimal. I've never been one for optimality though. Nobody minds if I blue parse or even green parse. I usually green parse or blue parse if I remember correctly. I think it's kind of like Genshin with a huge open world. Well, Genshin does have a huge open world, so it's like Genshin. It's like Genshin, yeah. So it's just Genshin, basically like Genshin, except more like the traditional sense. Let's see, where's my reference? Where did I toss that reference in? I did like Genshin's open world though. I'm just in the mood to play video games now. Just want to keep playing games. Alright, we could just get away with this layer. Something like this. You know, Genshin is like still going strong too, thinking about it nowadays. There's still there's a large player base for Genshin. Lots of people still play that game. And I get why. It's a free game, it has really nice character design, and if you like the gameplay, you like the gameplay. But I always find it interesting when people compare it to Breath of the Wild, because it's like nothing like Breath of the Wild. That doesn't work doesn't wait. Yeah, nothing ever waits, as they say. Okay, let's add some teeth here behind her. There you go. Oh, Angel Island. There's so many games. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm in the mood to just game. Like, there's so many games I'm in the mood to play again. Like Sonic, Pokemon, Mario, Zelda. Oh, wow. This is just a short loop. Oh, wait, no, this is the introduction scene. Woo! People put a lot into Genshin. They do. They definitely do. And now they have that whole problem with the what's it called? Sunk cost fallacy. But I think there's a lot of people who are committed to what Genshin's story is and the characters of Genshin. So usually that's the strongest aspect of like a game, when the characters keep you coming back and you want to see what happens to them. Same with the world. I do think Genshin has a really good world design personally. Like the whole Fontaine being a water-based area and you have like a large water area, or like Sumeru being split between the jungle and the desert. The only one I can say like confidently that I didn't like was Inazuma. And I think it's just because Inazuma's islands feel too small and they feel very disconnected, right? Like, I like when the land feels more connected compared to disconnected, but maybe if I come back to Genshin, because I'm in Sumeru right now, I just haven't gotten back to playing it. But if I get back to Genshin, I wonder if I'll like Sumeru like more than I did, what's it called? Mondstadt? Mondstadt was my favorite area. And it's kind of sad that it's just the introduction area and you never really come back there outside for events. But Fontaine looks like my kind of area too. Like, I think I would like to go to Fontaine. I like Dragon Spine the most. Dragon Spine was really cool, but I didn't like the getting cold mechanic, right? The getting cold mechanic was something. Like, it would be nice if they had more heat resistant things, but the most you could do is like start a campfire or drink a drink, right? But I did like exploring Dragon Spine. Here we go. If only Genshin wasn't such a time sink. If Genshin was like less of a time sink, I'd probably like it more and probably play it more. But that game is like eats up your time so fast. Same with like a lot of Hoyo games. A lot of Hoyo games are focused on that engagement and time sink. But they're fun. They're definitely fun. Like, a younger me would have loved that. A free game that's as quality as the Hoyo games, I would have loved that. I mean, like, for the longest time, I played a lot of Granblue after all. Granted though, the nice thing about Granblue was that it was very portable because it was on the phone, and it wasn't like something that you could just jump in, do a quick raid or a quest, and then you could jump off. I don't think you could do the same with, say, Genshin or Honkai Impact, or what's it called? ZZZ. I would recommend it, but it could be just me being a Wuxia fan. I'd give it a try if I had more time, but I don't think I have the time to commit to a MMO. I've been in a retro game mood too, so there we go. And now we add another layer. But it definitely seems fun. It definitely seems fun. Like if I didn't have all the games I wanted to play that I do, then maybe I would have given it a try. But I think I've been in a good mood for a specific type of games. There we go. Glad to see they do well though. Glad to see that they're doing well. I think like the thing with China is a very underestimated gaming space, like gaming market. Because I think the thing is a lot of China's reputation got ruined by like duplicates. What do they call it? Basically the games where it's just literally just repacking like someone else's game and like claiming it for your own, you know? Like I remember I got Sonic 5 on the Game Boy Color. And that was just a Speedy Gonzalez reskin with Sonic on it, right? I remember I bought it at a swap meet so long ago and I was so excited because I was a kid and on the back it showed like screenshots from Sonic 3. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to play Sonic 3 portably and Sonic 5 is just like that. And then when I bought it, it was a mess. Ugh. It was just a Speedy Gonzalez game reskin. I still have it in my collection though. Like I think the thing is like with China and its gaming space, like oftentimes it's got a ruined reputation thanks to things like that. But hopefully they can like stand out. And I think the two things too, like Tencent and their gacha games, also stuff that people kind of know them for. But if games like this comes out and then like people see it, I think that's a good thing. I think it will help China like get out that reputation of like bad games and like exploitative games and stuff like that. My dreams were ruined for Sonic 5. I can't believe the Sonic 5 that I bought was not actually Sonic 5. When I go back to visit my parents, right, for Thanksgiving, I'll take a picture of the game. It's actually interesting. You learn games or skills from stealing? Do you steal from the opponents? Is it like Blue Mage, where you have to see the skill and you pick it up? That's pretty cool though. That's a pretty unique mechanic. I don't think the only game I've seen that in is Final Fantasy XIV with its Blue Mage mechanics. There we go. There's like some sort of tendrils here. Oh man, Sonic games are so good. I really kind of want to play a Sonic game. Let's see. Okay, let me check if they messaged me back. The person that I sent this to. How's this? Okay, they haven't gotten back to me. There we go. This looks pretty good. The composition of this looks pretty nice. Okay, should I give him a tongue? I don't think it has a tongue. It wouldn't make sense to add a tongue to it. Apparently this shot came from Jujutsu Kaisen. I think that's what they said. Man, I forgot how hard the Sonic Mania soundtrack went. It's kind of crazy we never got another game like Sonic Mania. Like, we got Sonic Origins, but the thing was Sonic Origins was built on a different engine compared to Sonic Mania. Like, Sonic Mania's engine was so, like... It's kind of ironic because, like, no, was it Sonic Origins? Not Sonic Origins. Was that new one with Sonic? It's like all four of them, where they included Amy, Sonic Heroes, Sonic All-Stars, something like that. I forgot what it's called, but that one didn't do that well from what I heard. Even though I was super excited for it, right? I was excited for it because I liked the idea of all four of them, but I heard it got really buggy on release. So, but I still want to play it one day. I want to give it a try one day. As a self-proclaimed Sonic fan, I would still give it a try. I'm sure there's still fun to be had in it, honestly. But it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be as amazing as I thought it was gonna be. I heard that it was a little floaty, and I could tell too, like looking at the gameplay trailers after the first one. Like, you could see the floatiness in it. And I was hesitant about it, because like, when you see it being a little floaty like that, like, it makes it hard for platforming. Hey Sanix! Also, I forgot to put text-to-speech. How you doing? We're just drawing monsters, as you can see. It's been a day. That's good. I mean, like, is it good? Like a good day or a bad day? I guess. I should have said that before. It's good. That's good. That's good. It's pink. You don't know? I feel that. Alright, let's get a color in. Was meant to be a spin-off? Was Sonic 4 meant to be a spin-off? That's a weird thing because technically, I think it was meant to be a mainline game because of the fact that it's 4. It's just that it plays like a spin-off. If anything too, like, I guess it was just trying to kind of recycle and get back to the Sonic formula, but I don't think they understood what the Sonic formula was at that time. Like, I think Christian Whitehead, the one who made, like, Sonic Mania, really had an understanding of it. But I think that's the thing, a lot of 2D Sonic games made by Sega themselves tend to be floatier, and I don't know why that's the case. Even, like, I think Sonic Origin, which was supposed to play Sonic 1, 2, and 3, I think that one was pretty floaty. Let's see. What is Christian Whitehead up to? I wonder if he's still making games. They made it to be a spin-off, but executives, did they? Is that confirmed, or is that just speculation? Because I don't know if that's confirmed information or not. I don't really follow the Sonic 4 scene, but it'll be interesting if that's the case. That's crazy. Yabai desu ne. Okay. Oh. Man, these Sonic songs jam out so hard. Okay. Let me fix that here. Goes the other way. I feel like there's a lot of, what's it called? There's a lot of Sonic games nowadays, but I feel like a lot of them don't really understand the Sonic formula. It's very interesting because too, like, they did come back to Sonic Generations, and Shadow the Hedgehog actually did a really good job having that Sonic feel with its stages. So hopefully they have a better understanding, because like the thing is, I haven't played it myself, but I saw Namie play it, and the gameplay or the stages on it is very well designed, especially when you compare it to Sonic Generation stages. And Sonic Generation stages were really well designed too, right? But the thing is, like, the Shadow from the Sonic and Shadow Generation one, those were, in my opinion, much better than the original Sonic Generation ones. So hopefully it's a step forward in the right direction. Are there many yeah, there's a lot of Sonic games. Do you have many works? Yes, I do, actually. Technically, I had to finish 3 thumbnails this week, and next week I have 6. And then I still have a big project, 3 projects. Play Shadow the Hedgehog like 140 times. No, I'm not talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, the original game. I'm talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, the Sonic and Shadow Generations. But I think, honestly, what's it called? You don't have to play Shadow the Hedgehog that many times. You just have to get one of every ending. Or one of every main ending. The only reason you would do that is if you're a completionist. And I don't think there's... Like, I had Shadow the Hedgehog and I got the true ending, but I didn't complete every single ending like that. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, it's a good way to go about it. And it's like a good way to come back to the game. It's like, oh, I want to play Shadow the Hedgehog again. How about I do some routes that I've never done before? So surprisingly, that's actually a really good idea. In my opinion. I think that's actually... It helps players come back with and still try something different. It has 14 endings. It did have 14 endings. So you had to go through the game like 14 times. And then you have all kinds of different route diversions. Like, because just how it works, you could just... As long as you get to where you want for the ending, then you'll get that ending, right? And there was like a lot of stages too. And each stage had just like different objectives. So sometimes like you going to the same stage can like play completely differently, because it's like the neutral route is always just reach the end of the stage. while the this was jamming. The bad route usually involves killing everything, while the good route involves like stopping a task or something. Like that game had a lot of like versatility and replayability, honestly. Okay. I forgot how jamming this song was. I'm a jamming it. Heyo, hey Darth Victor, how you doing? We're talking Sonic now. We're usually talking Pokemon, but I've been listening to Sonic songs now. So now we're talking about Sonic. I wonder what's Sonic's next project. I know like they came out with the Sonic racing game, but that's not a Sonic game, honestly. That's just a kart racing game. It's the same way I feel about like Mario Kart. While Mario Kart is named Mario Kart, it's not a Mario game. It's a kart game, right? Like what's in store next for Sonic? Yeah, Sonic. I really hope, like I'm kind of worried about Nintendo right now with Mario, because right now Mario's big thing is being on the movies, like with the new Galaxy movie, and the Galaxy movie looks good, but I really want a Mario game. Like I really want to play something Mario related. Mario Odyssey was so many years ago. Donkey Kong Bonanza looked fun, but that's a Donkey Kong game, not a Mario game. I know Paulina's in there, but that's not Mario enough. I want to play a Mario Jump in Wahoo game. Then again, when did Wonders came out? Studiopolis? Yep. Technically, I'm just listening to the soundtrack. When did Mario Wonder came out? Mario Wonder. That one I did really want to play, but 2023. Okay, maybe it hasn't came out yet. Or maybe it's not that long ago. No, the movie hasn't came out, but the trailers have came out for it, and it looks pretty good. It looks fun. I enjoyed the first movie, and the second movie looks very quirky. From the looks of it, it's not just like, even though they call it the Mario Galaxy, it's not just focused on the Galaxy aspect. It's combining aspects from Odyssey and Sunshine too. Like they brought back the little like Mexican area from Odyssey, the desert area. I like that area too. Oh, I want to play Mario Odyssey now. I want to play video games. I want to play video games. Large. Sorry, I got a little goofy there. Get it? I miss Mario Odyssey. You know what? It's been so long since I played Mario Odyssey. Chances are, like, if I played it again now, I probably forgot everything. Which means that it's like going to be a fresh playthrough in a way. Bop, 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 bop. I probably won't watch the Galaxy movie immediately. I forgot. Like the thing is, I don't normally watch movies, but I think I went there with either Brother Sheep, or did I go there alone? I might have gone there alone. I don't remember. Because I don't normally watch movies on my own. But I think I did it just for this one. Either that or I watched it online. I forgot what was the case. Yeah, I don't remember if I watched it alone or not. Man, this music is really jamming. You know, I haven't seen the Sonic movies yet though. Compared to the Mario movies. Like, I at least seen the first Mario movie. Same with the Minecraft movie, but I don't know if I want to watch the Minecraft movie. Even though Minecraft 2 is coming out soon. Ish. I think Minecraft 2 was confirmed the same day as, like, The Simpsons, if I remember correctly. Okay, there we go. Gotta draw a butt. No ands, if, or buts about it. I never bothered with the Mario movie or Minecraft movie. I don't know about the Minecraft movie. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was good, and I heard people really enjoyed it. But the Mario movie I could definitely recommend. It was really, really fun. The Sonic movies are great. So, 3. That's the thing. I don't know if I want to watch Sonic 1. Maybe Sonic 2 I would watch. And then definitely Sonic 3. The bits I've seen of Sonic 3, it looks really good. The thing is, I didn't like Sonic 1 because it was like an isekai where Sonic comes to the real world. It's kind of like Sonic X, but with adults. And I didn't like that. But I seen like bits and pieces of Sonic 2, and I heard that it's a lot more like focused on Sonic, and Sonic 3 definitely focuses on the hedgehogs more. It makes me wonder what happened to the human characters. I wouldn't call the Minecraft movie good. I don't know. It was bad. I heard people liked it, and I heard people said that despite like the way it looks, people thought the story was like charming, you know? And if that doesn't make a good movie, I don't know what does. If a movie's not charming, what does, you know? But enjoyable? I mean, like, what's the definition of bad here? Is it bad because the production scales is bad? Is it bad because it just looks bad? Because, like, there can be bad aspects to the movie, but the overall movie is still good, you know? It's sort of like how a game can have bad music, but the gameplay and the story is good enough that, you know, the game is still good. You know? Same with games and like say gameplay. Gameplay is kind of bad, but like the story still makes it enjoyable. Same with the music. That would still be a good game. That's why I think like the same case can be with movies, that even though there's some bad aspects to it, it's still like overall good. Like whether it's the storytelling and the jokes land. Don't know anything about the movie. I could be wrong for all I know, and I watched it and I'm like, ugh, this is for 10-year-olds. But from what I've heard and seen, it seems like if you enjoy Minecraft, you'll definitely enjoy the small things of the movie. And I myself am now a Minecraft enjoyer. For the longest time, I was like, I don't know if I'll ever enjoy Minecraft. But then once I started streaming and I started playing Minecraft with other people, and then I started playing Minecraft by myself, I've gotten to like appreciate Minecraft for what it is, right? Especially the modding scene. I think the modding scene is what anchors it for me. So I do want to make like a world that's single player and like based on the current versions of Minecraft, but that's a one day kind of thing. Like right now, I'm enjoying the idea of the modded Minecraft with Cobblemon especially. Blind Battery Zone, yeah, you know your Sonic music. You know what? Isn't this song also composed by Michael Jackson? I thought the Sonic 3 and Knuckles line was composed by Michael Jackson. Or was it just Sonic 3? Because like, if that's the case, I wonder how they got the rights for this song. I don't know if they had Snowcap. Was Snowcap in Sonic Mania? I don't remember all the stages of Sonic Mania until I hear the songs. Or did Michael Jackson not have a hand in Sonic and Knuckles? Which is a shame. The Sonic and 3 soundtrack, 10 out of 10. I love that soundtrack. All the music is so good. I like Carnival City. That's like, that's the definition of clown music. And then when you have the guys shouting, "Oh!" in the background, "Oh!" Okay. Didn't also Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played those games. But didn't they also have transitional songs? Like, Stage 1 had a different song from Stage 2. I know Sonic Mania did that a lot, and it's like really amazing. But I think like Sonic 2 had a different, or Sonic and Knuckles had a different Stage 2 song for Flying Battery. But damn, this music is going hard. It might have been, I know Sonic 3 and Knuckles had music artists help with it. Snowcap is an unfinished version of the Hard Times by the Jetsons. Really? I didn't know that. Interesting. There we go. Wow, what is that? That instrument right in the middle of the song? That's crazy. This song is super crazy. I really hope that's like, I hope the same thing that I always do with Digimon, that I hope that Sonic finds its footing with video games. I feel the same way with Digimon. I've always wanted Digimon to find its footing with video games too, because I really like the potential of both the IPs, but I feel like Sonic and Digimon always had the same problem, which is they don't know how to move forward with like their video game aspects. They both are very experimental. They both don't really keep similar mechanics from back then. I think like lately, Digimon has been locking itself into the Digimon world with the pet racing and Digimon story games with the RPG aspects, which is good. I think that's a good direction to go. There's one game for both for both types of fans. But Sonic games, I don't know if they know where they're going. I know they came out with Sonic Rumble on Steam recently, and it's fun, but it's just Fall Guys with Sonic. And that's not necessarily a Sonic game. It's fun, but why? I don't know why that game is getting so much negative reviews. Is it because of the microtransactions? Because the gameplay was very solid. It felt like it was actually surprisingly tight. But Press Garden. Oh, I remember Press Garden. Oh, I had to look it up. I had to look at the video to see what it is, but I remember Press Garden. One of the original stages from Sonic Mania. Press Garden was actually really cool. I like the aspect of it. I can't believe Dr. Robotnik had an area dedicated to just printing newspapers. Okay. You wacky doctor, you. And more now, I feel like I want to play Sonic Mania. There you go. There's a lot of classic games I've been itching to play too. Outside of Sonic and Pokemon, there's the Kirby games. I was actually listening to a video talking about Kirby games, and it really made me want to play Kirby games too. Like Kirby 64, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Kirby Land 3. They're all really fun games too. I already played through them and beaten them before. But you know what, like, I don't know if you guys do this, but do you guys ever come back to games you played and beaten before? Like I talked to my friend about this, and they said that's a little weird because after they beat the game, they usually sell it back to GameStop. And I'm like, no, don't do that. GameStop is nickel and diming you. but they don't really replay games. But I keep all my games because I know like eventually one day I want to go back and play it again. And I've been feeling that aspect. I sometimes play games I played. What kind of games do you guys like to replay? For me, it's usually like the ones that are like shorter in aspects. Like I used to want to replay RPGs a lot, like Tales of Symphonia. But nowadays, I like to replay games that are a lot shorter, like Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Kirby Dream Land 3, maybe even Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG is not that long. I have it on the Switch, but I kind of want to play the old version. Like I like the one on the Switch. It was really, really fun. But the old graphics was something. Hot women, you're hot women. We're talking about video games, Frostpunk, not women. It's weird to sell them after finishing them. I think the thing was they're not much of a gamer. They just like to play the games. Thank you for lurking. And they usually use the money to buy more games or the newer games, but I felt like it feels kind of sad to hear it because like they would trade in like their Pokemon X and Y copy and then like buy like Sun and Moon, and then they would do that over and over. And it's like, I'll buy it from you, friend, for that $3 that GameStop would have given you. I should have told them that. I would have definitely bought their copy of Pokemon Y, even if it's like whatever GameStop would have paid. There are some I never touch again. Mostly Sonic games I go back to. Yeah. Especially with how much Pokemon games cost nowadays, like the old classic ones. I would definitely buy it for my friend for like $20 or so. Hello? Am I online again? I think my internet's going crazy just because of the rain. Like it's super rainy over here. Am I online? Is this thing on? I'm gonna need a bigger gun. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Xenoblade Chronicles X is a game I want to replay again too, though. That one is a super long game, right? But the thing about Xenoblade Chronicle X, especially the one on the Switch, that has me excited, is the fact that they actually completed the story. I heard that there's actually post-game story stuff that actually ties everything together. And I really, really want that because, like, the original Xenoblade Chronicle X ending leaves a taste in your mouth and nothing ever happens. I heard the story is more cohesive. That was my internet? No, it was mine. And I really like Xenoblade Chronicle X. It was like one of my favorite RPGs. I didn't think I would like it as much, but the overdrive mechanic was really fun. The riding the mechs were really fun. Oh man. And it was really cool that you had to actually buy your mechs. Like, you get one free mech, but if you want to get mechs for your whole team, you would actually have to like go out there and make enough money to buy it. And then once you have like 3 mechs, you become like almost invincible against anything tiny. But then like you come across a giant monster and they're like super strong. But I got in like so powerful in that game that I fought the giant monsters on foot because I basically use my overdrive mode and I have infinite overdrive depending on my combo. So I have a rotation combo where I have almost infinite overdrive, and as soon as my overdrive wears off, I have enough meter to build up or use overdrive again. And the overdrive music is so stuck in my head because it's like a flow state. That was such a good game. Oh. When I saw videos and I wanted to play it since, it's really good. It's super good. Like, I like it more, in my opinion, than the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Like, I like the Xenoblade Chronicles series, but I like X more. And that's just because the overdrive mechanic really, really is something. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum. There we go. I think if I played that game again, I'd probably get addicted, and that's what scares me. And I try to avoid playing it because I don't want to get addicted. I can't afford to get addicted to a game again. Not as much as that. Okay. I just looked at my OBS. Am I dropping frames, guys? Hello? Am I still here? My internet's very unstable right now. For some reason, it's just dropping frames. Am I still here, guys? Stardust Speedway? Yeah, I prefer the original too. But I still like this one though, but it's still, the original is much better. Sonic CD had a unique soundtrack. Granted though, like, wasn't Stardust Speedway different in the Japanese version? Give me a second. What did it sound like in the, what's it called, Japanese version of Sonic CD? Oh, my internet's really bad. You are here? Okay, my internet's just really laggy right now. Stardust Speedway. Yeah, my internet's super slow right now. I wonder if I could have them reset it really quick. Let me see. What did the Japanese version sound like? In the US version? The one from Sonic Mania is the US version, right? I mean, this is a good version from the good future. Yeah, definitely sounds different from the English version, but this is the good version. Wait, no, this is the Japanese version. Wait, no, this is Japanese PAL? Where's the original one? Mania uses the Japanese version, does it? Then what does the English version sound like then? I thought, for some reason, I thought that was the Japan or English version. My internet is so unstable. Let me see. All Japanese or all Speedway Stardust Speedway. My internet. Is it because I'm playing music? Maybe I had to switch over to non-internet music. Let me get the other music ready. Let me see. What does the English version sound like? I don't remember. Here we go. This is the English version. If it plays. My internet! My internet! Oh no! Okay, this is the last one I'm gonna try. Was this the English version? I don't know why I don't remember this one. And I had Sonic CD as a kid. Like, I had a Sega CD as a kid. Yeah, I don't remember this at all for Sonic Dust Way. For some reason, I remember the other version. Which is crazy because I don't think I had a Japanese version of Sonic CD. Rip Allen's internet? Yeah, it's going really hard. This is the US version? Really? I had Sonic CD as a kid and I don't remember this song at all. Like, this does not, like, bring up any memories. Which is even crazier to think about. Because I do remember Green Hill, or what's the first stage of Sonic CD? Give me a second, what's this first stage of Sonic CD? Sonic CD first stage. It was Palm Tree Panic, yeah. Sonic CD Palm Tree Panic. English, US. Yeah, I remember Palm Tree Panic. Let me see. Yeah, I remember this. I 100% remember this. So I did have the US version because I remember this song, and I remember the music from stage 2, which I don't remember what stage 2 was. Emerald Coast? No, Emerald Coast is what's it called? Sonic 2. Stage 2. What was stage 2 again? Sonic CD stage 2? What's this? I forgot what stage 2 was. I remember what it looked like. It was pink. You see Amy, right? The thing was, I never got the good endings. So every area, the final boss fight was just gray and sad. What's stage 2 called? Sonic 2 CD second stage. Oh, I don't remember the music. Like, I don't remember what the stage is called. Alright, I think that's just like not making my internet any better. Let me go like jump out of that and just like go into regular music. We're back to non-Sonic music. There you go. No more Sonic music because my internet's lagging because of it. What was the stage 2 for Sonic though? Sonic CD, do you guys remember? I forgot what it's called. I remember what the stages look like, but I forgot what they're called necessarily. Maybe it's worth playing through Sonic CD again. I wonder which version is the best version. Okay, we got her done. Next up, we should focus on the girl on the roof. Standing on the rooftop, waiting for the bombs drop. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Okay. But yeah, if you guys are... Ooh, I'm just looking at the dips in my frames. I wonder how bad the frame rate is. I wonder if I could get it reset. It might be just because the rain outside. Like, the whole California area is getting rained on right now. Like, my parents is also having rain in their area. And they're, like, towards a different part of California. So, I think it's the rain that's causing the internet to go out of fritz. Okay. Am I still here though? Can you guys hear me? Am I still online? Namasuka Sunday! Okay. There you go. The way she's posed here. Who the hell do you think you are? You're still live? Okay. If you're still live, give it a refresh because my internet's starting to stabilize again. Because I stopped looking up Sonic music. It hates Sonic. Ah, I hate Sonic, says my internet. You can't play Sonic music anymore. She has like Nessa's pants here. It's very cute. There we go. But yeah, if you guys can hear me, refresh your computer right now, or your browser. That should fix it, because my internet's starting to stabilize. There we go. When I get done with this one, I think I have one more thumbnail for somebody to do, and then technically the big project. And then after that, I'll work on the second big project I have to do. It's too slow to keep up with Sonic. I know, you're too slow! Hee hee hoo hoo. Do you think I should like play music from the Nintendo app? Do they have a Nintendo music app on the computer? I know it's on the Switch and on the phone, but do they have one on the computer? Like the Nintendo Music? I actually like that because it's nice to listen to like the music there. Nintendo Music. Do they have it on computer? No, it's just on app. That's like the biggest drop right there. Why did they not put it on computer? I like listening to the Nintendo Music. I don't know, yeah. That's a shame. That would have been really good to kind of listen to on right about now. Because then it's probably less intensive than watching it on YouTube. I heard too, like with some of the games in Nintendo Music, they added extra songs that didn't actually show up in the original copy, like either beta songs or songs that were cut, which is interesting because there's like a lot of things you could find in the history of Nintendo there because of it. There you go. Pretty crazy they have their own music app though, instead of having it like on Spotify or something. What you listening to? I'm listening to my Nintendo soundtracks. You want to hear my Bing Bing Wahoos? Wahoo! Not now, Mario. There you go. Now we need the tummy bones, as they call it. There you go. Belly button. Alright. Very simple. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible to make it so it's easier to draw the thumbnail. I think it helps that she's all kind of white-ish in her outfit. That makes it easier for her to stand out when it comes to the thing I have to draw later, or color. Because it's gonna be full of reds and dark colors. But because she's so white with her outfit and color design, she's gonna be able to stand out. Okay. I played it for 11 hours? Are you talking about the where the winds meet? I forgot what it's called. 11 hours? And you started yesterday? That's like half a day! Half a day? 24 hours. Yeah, that's almost half a day. I had to think about that one for a bit. I just said it out loud while actually thinking about it. It must be really good if you lost track of time like that. That's the best kind of games though. The ones that you could play like that and you lose track of time. Granted though, it's like very bad for productivity. Like I try, I'm also guilty of doing that. Like if I find a game that I really like I would get hooked on it and like keep playing it, and before I know it, I would have like 40 hours in the first week. A full-time job in the game, basically. Just finished my session and looked at my Steam playtime. That's pretty long. But if you're enjoying it, that's good. And if you're still getting your things done, that's also good. But yeah, I'm very prone to that, so I'm very like careful about playing games. Like I don't want to make sure I don't accidentally fall into a loop where I just keep playing games. With all my schedule, I don't want to accidentally like miss out on my commissions just because of that. Just because I feel like I want to be a gamer today. But I feel that too. Like when I was playing Final Fantasy 14, oftentimes like whole days would go by just because I'm just grinding out my class levels. Oh man, I miss Final Fantasy 14. You know what's interesting though? Like I said this before, but basically I used to grind a lot in games and MMOs and things like that, right? I used to do a lot of grinding in video games, but I had like the forefront thought, like, you know, if I spend all the time on grinding and do that onto something else, I'd probably be really good at a skill. So that's how I got to drawing better, because I took all that grinding from video games and I put that into grinding my art. Thankfully, me weird aversion to social aspect may help you quit, since you can only get healed by other players from some stuff. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, I guess it is an MMO in that aspect then, because you still have the trinity of defenders, well, tanks, healers, and DPS. So if you're gonna need a healer, then yeah. But it's not that bad. You should give it a try. You shouldn't like, what's it called, be afraid of trying to play with other people. It's actually much more easier than you think. Okay, I'm back. I don't know, my internet's really bad right now, but come, darkness, come. Twitch just crashes. I got banned. But yeah, well, when it comes to
Twitch cash.
When it comes to Final Fantasy 14 and like anxieties, like most of the time I just treat players the same way that I kind of want to be treated, and that works out for the best of it. I don't think players most players don't mind. Usually it's only the hardcore tryhards that really care, but those aren't the people you really want to impress, honestly. There you go. Honestly too, I do welcome that idea of players playing badly, because it changes it up a bit. Because like when I play with players that don't know what they're doing, I get to explain it to them. I tell them like, here, how you do it, and then like I give them some guidance, and it's like a breakup from like, oh, speed run through the dungeon, clear it, get your XP and leave. You know? I welcome this social aversion, or not social aversion, the social aspect of MMOs. It kind of reminds me too, like back in my MapleStory days when I used to just help players, like Drew Ludium and stuff. I think the social aspect of MMO is kind of my favorite part about playing it a lot. It's just a shame that nowadays though, like there's so much guides and so much help that most people play meta. And you don't really find people who get lost anymore. People just like look it up on like the internet. Right? Back then, you didn't really have that.
Your internet is shite, sir.
Yeah, I know. It's really bad today. Back then, you didn't really have the aspect of like, oh, here's how you get out of this area. You would either have to rely on your own wits, or you would have to ask for help. I don't usually play with other people. I try to be nice. If someone speaks to me though, yeah. I've always been one, like, if someone's asking for help, that I would come to their rescue. My internet's really bad today though, so if you guys don't want to watch today, that's fine, because it happens. My internet sometimes gets that way. I think it's because today has been really rainy and windy. Let me go. I'm gonna do the tachyon lean. I'm gonna lean outside the window and see. Wow, it's so rainy and windy. Yeah. I like the social aspect of MMOs because of it. I need more players to rely on me. It makes me feel better knowing that I'm helping somebody and making a difference in their life. until like they try to friend me and then they start like saying, "Hey, Alan, can you come and help me do this?" That isn't your fault, yeah. But my internet is poopy doo doo today. Wow, so yeah, it's so windy. You don't understand. Whenever it gets windy and rainy, my internet seems to go down for some reason. Don't know why that's the case. You'd think that we passed technology like that. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good. Now we have to draw the shrine. The harder part of this drawing, which is the shrine. The girls are simple. The shrine, probably not so. Actually, no, I think the shrine will actually go really quickly. The thing is, like, with scarier aspects of drawing, the thing that makes it easier for me to draw is that I don't have to draw it cleanly. Because the more unclean the drawing is, the more monstrous it feels, you know?
I mean, I can't understand if I can't hear you finish your sentence.
Exactly! Let me see. This layer? This layer. Okay, clean that up right
We're
here.
also reaching Pokemon Scarlet and Violet type of lag.
Yeah, it's been a while since we got delay like that, but I think it's just because I could always like call them and see if they could reset my internet, because I figured out that's the best way to do it. But yeah, I kind of find engaging in social aspect hard unless I'm very into a game. It's not too bad. I think the thing is, like, it's definitely a skill to train, but engaging the aspect of social aspect of MMOs is, in my opinion, like one of the most important parts of an MMO. Because, you know, it's an MMO. I like to help if I can. When I was playing Nostale, I buffed random people. I love that too. Oh, you know, that's one thing I really like from World of Warcraft when I played it. And I played like a paladin. I like going around and just blessing people. I make their day. I'm just like, bless you, my child. Here, take this blessing. I think you can do that in like Maple Story too. Like, people will add you to the party just to bless them. I just want to be seen. I get that. I get like social anxiety and stuff. But it's not as bad. That's the thing. I think social anxiety is like a thing that you have to use exposure therapy. And exposure therapy definitely helps with it. Okay. Let's just color this all red and then we'll add to it. It'll make it a lot easier if we have everything red. This one came out really cute though. I like the way this came out. This came out really well. There we go. And then we just could color this as ugly as possible. We don't have to make this actually good coloring. Okay, we'll just make it all red to make it so it's easier to color. There we go. Man, talking about MMOs make me want to play MMOs again. I kind of want to play Final Fantasy 14. The more we talk about it, the more I feel like I want to play it. Oh, I miss my FF14 days. I miss when I used to grind FF14 and not my art skills. Just like Nino might. I never became like a very high rank player though. Like, the most high rank content I did is Savage, but I never did like what Ina did, which was completed the ultimates. I've always played tank though. I love playing tanks in MMOs and stuff. I love being able to help people like that. I'll protect you. Get behind me, Laphel. I feel like though, if like the world ever becomes like a real life MMO, I'd probably be a tank too. Even though I don't like, I am averted to pain. I don't like the idea of being in pain. I think I'd probably still play as a tank. Is FF14 fun? I think it's fun. The story is pretty good, but if you're not much for story, it's a very long story grind of skipping cutscenes because everything is tied to the story. All the dungeon unlocks and stuff is tied to story. So if you don't like story, then you won't like it. I think the gameplay is pretty well done. It's mostly focused on rotations more than proccing. Like World of Warcraft was more focused on proccing, so it was very reactive, right? So you had to like use your base like 2 or 3 attacks, and then you proc, right? Then your proc triggers and do bigger damage, and then you had to time your procs with your buffs, right? Final Fantasy XIV is a little bit different. Final Fantasy XIV, everything is revolving around the global cooldown and making sure to attack whenever possible. So it's more like a dance, right? Because like when you're doing battles, you're like focusing on dodging, and your rotation is second nature, right? So you have to have your rotation down before you really want to do high level content. Because at high level content, it's about the dance more than it is the rotation. It's like the bread and butter. I like stories. It's a pretty good story. I like it. There's some aspects I don't like about the story, but overall, I actually enjoy the story a lot to Final Fantasy XIV. I think it's a really good story. And I like the character development all the way up until Endwalker. I heard the latest expansion didn't have a really good story. I'll judge it myself when I get to it. You'll play it when you get a new PC. Yeah, you'll probably enjoy it. If you enjoy like a fantasy-esque kind of game, you'll definitely enjoy it. Let's see. I'm kind of curious though, because like I don't know if they announced the next Final Fantasy yet, the Final Fantasy XIV expansion. It'd be really cool to see what they decide to do next, moving forward. Because like right now we're on an impasse in FF14, since we just cleared Endwalker, and Endwalker was like the finale of the first arc, the first trilogy. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes from there. There we go. Behind the expansion, did they? I don't know if they fired the person behind it. I didn't hear anything of that. Is that confirmed? Because from what I heard, they changed the localizer team because of all the mishaps to the localizer. Or not like the localizer team, but they changed the people who were in charge of localizing. Or at least some of the people in the localizing team. But even that's not fully confirmed to me. That's the only thing I know of it. Final Fantasy XIV deserves better, honestly. Seems like it wasn't, if that was the case, yeah. I think the thing was like the latest expansion I heard had a lot of mishaps. But hopefully they get that under wraps. I guess it may be those people. Those people? The localizer team? Yeah, it's probably the localizer team, if I had to guess. Which is a shame, because they actually did a really good job localizing Endwalker and everything else. Like, their story beats were pretty good there. So I don't know what happened there to the newest version. Maybe I should like combine these layers. That way it's easier for me to figure things out. There we go. Are there worse? Well, technically what they do is in localization, even if they do that. I think lately it's been pretty bad. The thing is though, like back then, the thing is like they used to still make those changes, right? A lot of times the changes in the new or the game is not too loyal to what the original game was, right? But I think more so nowadays than ever, there's this aversion to foreign culture, right? It's kind of funny because back then it was essentially the same thing. We would censor the crap out of things. Look at the Pokemon anime. They would never show anything Oriental-wise or try to avert it, saying like it's something different. Which is kind of ironic when you think about it. The whole idea of acceptance, but then like we still censor it. Look at this jet or this donut, says Brock. It was also bad. It was also bad back then, but I think the thing was like, I guess it was charming, but nowadays I think it's like still bad, but I think it's less charming. And I think it's partly because like more and more people know what changes they're making and realizing like this is not the change they want. But then again, I grew up on the old Pokemon anime, so that might be why I'm more, or at least less averted to it. Like, I really enjoyed that old Pokemon anime dub. But it's kind of crazy to see how much things they did actually change compared to the original. Thing is that it's easier to know when they change things, yeah. No one knew how bad it was, yeah. And I think that's the thing that makes it different. But I think nowadays though, the way they change it though is not as favorable as it was back then. Because I don't know, something about it back then seemed much more different than what they do nowadays. Could just be a difference in agenda and stuff like that. But I personally don't like some of the changes they make for localization. I personally like it when it's much more kind of loyal to the script rather than changing it. And I think I get why. And it's a sad reason why. And that's because the Western audience does not like some of the things that they would do. Like, I remember with the original Digimon especially, the original Digimon like was much more serious in tone. But then like because they were targeting a kid audience and they think that kids couldn't really understand it, they had to change it to like, oh, all these off-witty jokes out of nowhere and stuff. And, you know, I grew up liking it, but thinking about it, like, it makes, you know, it definitely was a lot different than what it should have been. Like, I can't be mad. I know why they do it. Like, I know exactly why they do it, and it's because of, you know, the Western audience in the end. But still. Okay, there we go. There we go. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. Ugh. I'm feeling a little lazy to cook today. I was considering going out and getting pizza, but at the same time, I'm spending so much money for Christmas gifts. The German dictator? That one I get why they had to change it. Like, that one 100% I get why they changed it. Even though, like, they portrayed him as a villain, like, they could have just, like, mocked fun of him. But I get why they changed that one. That one makes sense. They just changed the name and gave him sunglasses. That's a pretty cool guy. I mean, he's not a very cool guy, but, you know what I mean? Okay. There we go. The more uglier it is, the better it looks. They gave him aura for real, for real? At least it became a meme in a way when you think about it. The German dictator with sunglasses. He has some pearly whites on him. Maybe I should add like some browns to make it look grosser. He has longness? He had longness? Oh, that's really cool actually. I like longness as a weapon. The lore of it and everything. I learned about longness thanks to Phantom of the Kill. Because Phantom of the Kill, longness was my favorite girl. And I had to look it up what longness was. Funny enough, even though I'm Christian, I probably should have known that. we go. Maybe we should add some more darkness. Darkness into the Kingdom Hearts. I saw it disconnected again. Man, my internet's really bad. Okay, after I finish this one, I'll call it a day. What time is it? Okay. We're making good timing though. Yeah, I should have it like darker inside the mouth. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. There we go. Drawing's looking great. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's funny too because you wouldn't. I say it all the time, but you wouldn't expect me to be able to do something scary or creepy or uneasy feeling. But I feel like those are the easiest drawings for me to draw, like these ones. Because the thing is, for me to draw these, I rely on expressionism more than I do actually just traditional art. Like, it's more about like how it feels when I'm coloring than anything else. Like, I don't really plan it. I just look at it, or like when it comes to say like the monster drawings that we did, I just like let my hand do the rest. Like, it's probably the least brain activity I do. Out of all the things that I draw, like scary monster stuff is like the least brain activity. That's why I enjoy doing it. Maybe we should do horror? I already do. If people ask for it in a commission, then I don't deny it. So the thing is, I don't think I'm known for my horror, thanks to the fact that I do mostly cute. It's sort of like you know what's funny? It kind of reminds me of Naoki Saito, because he also started off doing horror, right? Let me show you. Let me see. Naoki Saito. Okay. Like, Naoki Saito's art originally started off with horror. Right? Let me see if I can find it. Because, like, he had a book, and he showed off some of his old works. And if I remember correctly, oh, I can't find it. But if I remember correctly, like, according to his book, he used to draw, like, scarier things, right? He used to draw really scarier things, but then he said, like, he eventually started making cuter things, right? Let me see. Try to find it. But he said that he wanted to try something different. And if you don't know what Naoki Saito's art looks like, he's really well known for the Pokemon stuff that he does. Like, his Pokemon art is what people know him for. And I wish to draw as cute as this man. His art style, 1000% cute. Art. Naoki Saito's art before Pokemon. But he was talking about it too. Like, I remember, I think it was in a book that I was reading. He said how like his original art style was so much different. Let me see. Where is his original work? I think part of the top shrine seems off, but people won't see it. It definitely is off. Here, I did a forced perspective. That's the thing. Because this is not the correct perspective, but I did a really forced perspective just to match up with this one. The thing is, like, it's sort of like that one scene in Deltarune with that girl's room. Like, if you know your perspective, like, you'll know that it's off. But essentially, what's it called? I'm just gonna fake it till I make it. Hopefully they don't notice it and ask me to fix it. Maybe I could, like, scuff it, like if I add a little bit of, like, background to it. But I can't find his original art. But yeah, he showed his art before, and he talked about how he used to draw horror. the point I was trying to make is that like the best horror artists make the cutest art. Okay, maybe if I added this, it can like add a little bit skewy to it. Because technically this perspective is 100% wrong, but it's just like Deltarune. Maybe we make it dark too. There you go. Something to accept the left side. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty decent. We'll add a little shine on these guys, the little pearlers. Okay, I think I got most of it. Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's just add the finishing touches to the areas here. And then we can say this one's done. Well, I mean, I still had to do like the back part, but the back part isn't too bad. Finally off work. Hey Fenner, how you doing? Weird Gary Monster, Oogu Boogu. But my internet's doing really poorly today. Hopefully you had fun at work. I do not envy those who are working Black Fridays. Wow, my internet's super bad. That was a big delay. Am I online? Am I
Tired.
Tired, I feel that. I didn't realize the shrimp part is off. Yeah, it was 100% off. But hopefully that right there will kind of disguise some of the offness to it. The reason why it's off is a little skewed to the left, and that's because of the forced perspective I had to do. So normally this perspective was a 3-point perspective upwards instead of this way or something like that. And what the problem was that I made the horizon line the wrong way, and that's why the perspective is so forced. Because I put the horizon line up here on the top side, when technically the horizon line should be down here next to her butt. But good eye, chat. You have a good eye. I don't know if these are tentacles in the background. I never seen Jujutsu Kaisen, and I don't understand the scene that's going on. But I'm gonna imagine they also, you know, they're tentacles. Alright, time for this last aspect, which is this one. And then I guess I'll have to add some shading to both of the girls. In the whole shot. Okay. I'm not trying to make it exact, I'm just trying to make it like have the general feel of it. So I'm not aiming for exactness here. What's this over here? Oh, that's all one of the horns that I missed.
Appeared down here as the image was frozen, Alan Louise.
My stream has been lagging all day, and it's probably because of the rain and the snow. Or not snow. It doesn't snow where I am. I'm Californian.
This thumbnail isn't beating the vtubers for more allegations.
What? Wait a second. Wait a second, what? VTuber for vor? The V and VTubers for vor? Is that true? I have never heard that. You're just making that up. Hey Dai, how are you doing? Having a good day? Did you have a good stream? I saw a bit of your stream before I started streaming. I was like, oh, he's streaming right now, and I just tuned in for a bit, lurking secretly in the background, ever waiting my everlasting pounce with a gun. Is it raining much? The rain stopped right now. Let me go. I'm doing a tachyon lane. I'm leaning back in my chair to check outside the window. Yeah, it's still raining. It's light right now. Yeah. You know what? I'll put the vor back into VTuber. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Let me put the vor back into VTuber. Okay? VorTuber. We have flesh tubers, then we have VorTubers. Alright? There you go. Watch this. This is what you guys want, right? Alright? Yay! Yay! Vor is just eating things, right? Or is it swallowing? Do you chew it? When someone gets like vor, do they get chewed on? Wait a second. I never really gave this thought. I know vor is like you eat somebody, but it, like is it like you chew on them, or do you just like swallow them whole? There you go. There you guys go. You're getting vored. Yay!
Limo going well. I really enjoyed the tea I had today.
Oh.
It's sort of like cheap instant hot chocolate made with just water.
Oh, that
Nom.
sounds very diluted, actually. I never like my drinks diluted, but then again, it's cheaper to get diluted drinks than to not get diluted drinks. Like 100% apple juice is nice, but it's always nice to mix water with it so you can stretch it further. Speaking like a real cheapo, Alan. It's real? People say no?
Considering most are intact when reaching the stomach, I would guess just swallowing.
That's what I thought too, but then like, what's stopping them from chewing? It's for virtual, what's wrong with you? And vor, but they are wrong. I don't know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen to understand what's going on in this scene, but I will do my best to try to simulate it as best as I can. But this one's almost done, then I'll get started with the next ones. Okay, I think this week I finished all my commissions, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I finished 5 commissions this week, and I have 3 more to finish.
Yeah, not as good as proper hot chocolate, but it was cool to have that coming out of tea.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that though. It feels like a weirder mixture that I wouldn't understand.
I think that's just cannibalism if you chew.
Is it? I mean, what if you're not a person? Like, what if it's a snake? Well, snakes don't chew, do they? What if it's like a tiger? Would that consider vor? Like, if it's a tiger chewing on a person, I think I won't add that aspect. I'm just gonna go focus on this one. But I'm almost done with all my commissions for this week. Sorta. Like, the big scale project, I had to go back and like change the background to. Because they gave me a background. Like, I showed them the background that I was working on, and they gave me the background after I was working on it. So I had to go back and make a lot of fixes to the background. Note to self, I had to ask them for references up front next time. Like, all references. I thought that they gave me all references, but that's my fault for not communicating.
Alin is asking if snakes vor all their food, huh?
They do! Because they swallow, right? Eh? I don't know. I don't know anything about this vor nonsense. It's not my thing, guys. That's your guys' thing. Weirdo. Yeah, weirdos. Man, I like it when I just rely on expressionism. I don't essentially have to go in there and find details. I think expressionist art is more my type of art when I want to relax and just not think about it. Just being able to do something like this where it's just like, I just like put lines down and make it look like what I want it to look like. This is why I could be a manga artist. There's a lot of like expressionism in a lot of manga arts when you think about it. I think there's something about you being still alive, digested. Is that the case? That's gross.
If you're so curious, maybe you should get vored by a snake XD.
Coming soon, Allen Animation, getting bored by a snake. That's the content you guys come here for, after all. I'm putting the vor back in VTuber. Okay. We'll add a little blur to it. think the thing too is having a little bit of like stuff like this can help it. My brush is too strong.
Here for the NSFW drawings.
It's coming soon, chat. Coming soon. TM. It's been coming soon for 3 years now. It's gonna eventually happen. Okay. There you go. Any reason that you're using fan colors? I think those are fan color pages. Are they? This is the reference they gave me. So I'm just going off like what the reference they gave me. Because I think they're looking for something that's more aligned with the reference more than what they want, or than the original. So I'm just using the reference colors that they want me to use.
It was in your New Year's resolution after all.
It wasn't my resolution, but it's been in my resolution for years now. That thing's been in my resolutions for so long. Okay, if we did something like this, and then we added a blue glow to it. Okay. Let's give it a soft light. Maybe a hard light, and then like turn it down. I don't know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen though, guys. Just as a heads up. It's definitely not my type of manga that I would read. Not because it's bad or anything, but because I'm not much for action.
Maybe it's time to resolve it then, XD.
Alright guys, last day of the year, I'm gonna resolve it. Just like every year. Okay. I don't know, maybe this year for April Fool we'll do it for real. I'm getting so close to like just breaking like, yeah, I'll just do not safe for work now. But my friends are trying to keep me down off that path. But I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad as everyone makes it seem to be. And obviously it's opt-in. I'm not going to do it to everybody. But if somebody wants it, then I guess I could make it for them. Okay. We'll do the same thing here. We'll hard light. Like so. Give it a red glow.
Oh yes, this year's April Fools.
I forgot, what did I did for April Fools this year? what shenanigans did I did in April Fools? I forgot. Okay. Make it darker. Let's add some white stars or dots, because that's what it has in the original. Okay. Alright. Now we gotta do something about the lighting on these guys. Does it seem you need to? That's true. Maybe I'll keep it in my back pocket for emergencies. It's like, oh man, I'm really short on rent this month. Let me pull out the emergency not safe for work commissions. Okay.
Hey Alin. Hiyo everyone.
Hey Julia, how you doing? You having a good day? You having a good night? You're having a good evening? Good morning, afternoon, evening? How you doing, Julia? Alright, now she wants like the... probably she wants the same effects on her. I'm doing this crazy Jujutsu Kaisen. Have you ever seen Jujutsu Kaisen? How many people have you actually seen Jujutsu Kaisen? Okay.
Wasn't it Alin Direct?
Oh yeah, that's right. I did that. Oh my gosh. When we get to the part of the end of the year when we have to go back and recollect everything we did, it's gonna be crazy because I don't remember everything I did. I forgot about the Aladrect. That's good to hear. Let's see. My internet's been really potatoes today, though.
Never saw it.
I haven't seen it either, but I heard it's really good. People really enjoy it.
I saw a little bit of it, Kyle nodders.
Let me use the electric. Let me see. I think I'm just gonna use the electric rather than the full aura. Just for the electric sake. Was it good, Julia? I never found it appealing, but I heard it was good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not much for action. So that's why I haven't seen it myself. I'm more of a hee hee ha ha comedy person.
Sheep shops you did.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot about the sheepy shops. We did a lot of crazy things this year, didn't we? We're getting really close to the end of the year, and I always forget how much stupid things I do. Honestly, like, if I can, I still want to do the parade floats for December and get like people to volunteer so we can have like a rose parade kind of thing. Okay. I think we'll keep it simple like this. I think this is a good spot to end it. Or at least say done. Let me add some black here on this side. And then give it that cinematic flair. Maybe too much. Alright, I'll send it in and see. I think this is good as it is. Nice. All done. I kind of need a pee. We should have like a pee redemption. That way I can pee legally on stream. Not on stream, but I mean like go pee without feeling guilty. Alright, I'm gonna send it and see how they feel about it. It's like the Temu version of Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright. Let me see. Epic? Yeah, epic for the win. Let's see. Is this them? This is them. Alright, let me send it in. Here's how it came out.
Kyle Mancax.
Anything? Don't hydrate me! Every time I hydrate, I need to pee more.
Pee legally on stream, Kyle Long.
Yeah! You know what I mean. I have a gamer bottle. Do people actually still use gamer bottles? I think people have moved past the idea of gamer bottles. Anything need revising? Alright, that one's done. I'm gonna get started on the next one on stream. So, while I'm waiting for that, look at this person getting more. Putting the V back into VTuber, as someone said in chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. Gotta go pee.
Now it's straws.
Okay, I'm back. Let me grab my dog. I'm starting to get cold, and my way of staying warm during the winter is to share my warmth with the dog. Get over here. I absorb the heat from my dog. Welcome back, thank you. It's starting to get cold, so I like to like grab my dog, put him on my lap, and then like I draw with him on my lap because he gets warm, and we share our heat. Oh, you're so cute. And then I hug him and everything, and he likes it. During the winter, that's the best way to stay warm without having to spend money. Let me turn off my heater. I'm turning it out. There we go. Because it's cold. I'm starting to get chilly. Did you wash your hands? I did indeed wash my hands. You know what? Actually, speaking of washing my hands, right? I don't know if this is just me, but when I go use the public restroom with men, right? Because I am a fellow man, right? Whenever I wash my hands, sometimes the people who pee or poop and they come out and like they wash their hands, they literally just run their hands under the water.
And why cat always has to deal with that.
Yeah, animals that's their purpose. But yeah, the men just like wash their hands by just putting it under the water and walking right out. I just like go, oh. Did your dog wash your hands? Did you wash your dog hands? No. In fact, every time we go out because of how wet it is, I have to like dry him because of how wet he gets. He gets like dirty little paws and everything, so I have to dry him up afterwards. I hate the rainy season for my dog because he gets really messy. Yeah. They are indeed very nasty, but it's surprisingly very common. Like, there's some guys that just walk out the bathroom. There's some guys who just use water, right? And the thing is, too, I saw, like, the one I understood the least was there was somebody who spent a good amount of time washing their hands, but they didn't use soap.
Hey, you're lucky they rinsed it. There's some that don't even do that.
Yeah. All right, let me get the next. Yeah, it's crazy.
Don't worry. Women also sometimes do that, and I'm always so disgusted. Come on.
Yeah, even more so, I understand, like, the people who sit on the toilet, right, for their business, those are the ones I'm even more concerned that they didn't wash their hands because they had to use toilet paper. And you know where that toilet paper goes? In the no-no spaces, right? You have to wash your hands there. Like, here's the thing, okay? Sometimes when I don't feel like washing my hands or I run out of hand soap, right? The way, this may sound gross, right? But the way I pee hands-free. I aim using my legs. Too much information, but yes. I pee like a dog. That's my way to avoid having to wash hands if I don't have any more hand soap. But I get it. Where is the references? Next one it's Daishima. He was just in chat. Daishima's next on the reference, or my queue. Let's see. Collab, cooking, tea. I want Imiko, like Gawain, sparkle ice, like drink tea. Okay. Let me see. What's a Gawain again? Am I back? Hello? My internet's been really wonky. I might have to end early because of how wonky my internet is.
Oh no.
Yeah, my internet's super wonky. Don't run away!
Oh.
Yeah, my internet's just wonky.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hiyo.
Hiyo. Ohio, chat. Okay.
I didn't panic or anything.
It's okay, I feel that, but I might end stream soon. Just so, what's it called? Because my internet's really bad right now, and I think it would be nice to kind of end stream so I could start cooking dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna cook for dinner though. I was gonna have like, maybe I'll have ramen. I feel like eating something hot. Maybe I'll have some ramen. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm feeling some soup. I feel like soup of some sort. The thing is, I don't know what kind of soup do I feel like eating. Do I feel like making another potato cheddar soup, or do I feel like eating something else? Or I could just go out and buy a pizza. I don't know. But then again, I spent too much money and it's getting close to the holidays. Usually around the times of the holidays, I want to spend less money on fast food. That way I can spend more money on gifts for friends and family. Are you guys ready for Christmas? Are you guys ready to spend an exorbitant amount of money on Christmas gifts? Potato cheddar? Yeah!
Cheddar soup.
I was thinking of cooking that. Like, I learned the recipe recently, and I still have some leftover milk that I could use for it. I have to check, though. I don't know if the milk is spoiled by now. I've been holding on to that milk for cooking, but I didn't know what I want to cook. Okay, and she wants...
She's starting to defrost.
You're starting to defrost. Oh wait, no, I know that meme. Why do I hear Padrus all of a sudden? Hashire sore yo, kaze no yo ni. Something, something, something. Padaru, padaru. Okay, we'll just do a quick draft for Daishima. Daishima, if you're in chat, if you're still in chat, I'm working on your thumbnail next. You're next on the docket. There you go. We did good today, though. I finished 2 thumbnails today, right? So I still have the big ultimate project that I have to finish up. Or not finish up, but at least like get more inking and coloring in it. But that one should be good. The big super project is like due on Tuesday. So as long as I can finish a lot of these before then, that'll be good. Okay. Doki doki, waku waku. I'm gonna give her like having a thumbs up. I know he didn't mention that he wants a thumb up, but I think the thumbs up really adds to it. And then she has to have like the 10-10 eyebrows. 10-10 eyebrows, 10-10. 10 out of 10. I like whoever comes up with these terminologies. Like the 10-10 eyebrows is such a good term. Like, I like to describe things as the 10-10 eyebrows. Okay. There you go. What kind of outfit did Daishima have? Let me go pull up his reference. Alright. I gotta say, I like Daishima's outfit. I like this like magical-esque flowy feel to it. It's really, really nice. I should get a magical outfit soon. I deserve a magical outfit. There we go. My dog is sleeping on my lap now. He is warming me up. He is adding to my body heat at this moment. There we go. This one should go really fast too, compared to the other ones I've done. I think the one that took the longest was probably the one for the charity. Let me show you how that one came out. It came out really cute. It has that board game kind of feel to it. I like how this one came out. But I'm waiting for them to approve it. They told me to make one fix and I made it. Okay. Maho. Maho. Make your own magical brand and self-insert as the only man? A harem? I don't know. I like the idea of like... I like how though like the magical brand for a male is just Super Sentai when you think about it. Super Sentai and Kamen Rider is like the male magical girl when you think about it. Henshin! Rider King! You know, it took so long though for for there to be actually like Super Sentai anime, like anime based on the Super Sentai idea and Kamen Rider idea. I don't know why it took took everyone so long just to come up with some anime like that. Though I don't know if there's actually live action magical girl stuff, like on the opposite end. It always felt like the Sentai stuff has like is all focused on live action, but it's basically just magical girls when you think about it. Okay. Ride the kick! Ride a punch! Ride a kiss! New punch! Okay. There you go. And then let's give him his outfit. His little collar. There you go. Is that a hand? Yeah, that is a hand. I never realized that was a hand when I drew it last time. I thought it was like wings, but now that I zoomed in more, it's definitely a hand. How handy. Okay, let's see. So we need this. I think part of the reason I feel like I do better with expressionism and horror is because it feels very sketch-like. And honestly, I've always been on board with the idea that my sketches always look better than my actual final drawing. Something about my sketches feel more cleaner, funny enough. And I think that's why the horror always comes out nicer, because the expressionism in the sketches, sketch-like feel. Something I definitely gotta improve on. Okay, we'll finish up the sketch for this, then I'll call it a day. Alright, let me draw the other girl now. Umiko! Umiko is such a cute name. Let's see. Is there a regular full body? I guess this is the regular full body. I have downloaded your reference sheet. You have been added to my soul collection. I think the rain stopped, so my internet's actually much more stable now. I just went to check my drop frames and it's actually really low, the amount of drop frames I have. Does she wear a waitress outfit normally, or does she wear the other outfit? Give me a second. I think she normally wears the chef outfit. Yeah. Let me see the commission. Kojima wants to be Kamen Rider. Yeah, that's why I said that recently they've been adding there was another Super Sentai one a couple years ago, right? I think that's a good step forward, making Sentai into anime and stuff. Umiko holding Gawain, Sparkle. Okay, I'll give her the chef outfit. I like her outfit, or her design. She looks really cute. What does her eyes look like? Kojima is dumb. I had to check it out. It looks really fun, but I don't think he actually turns into a Kamen Rider, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have her wink too. There you go. And then they want a Starry Eye. He is a Kamen Rider, or at least he has the soul of one. He has the soul of one, but he doesn't transform, does he? Or have signature moves? He just has the soul, determination and the brave heart to do so. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, no, that's Butterfly. What was the brave heart? There you go. Well, not yet. They only fought a spider monster. He has the heart of one, at the very least. He has heart. There you go. Alright, this is coming out really nicely. I think it looks really cute. Okay. Man, I'm glad my art style is kind of simple that I could get things like this done rather quickly. My simple drawing style definitely makes it so much easier for me to finish things like this quickly. The biggest joke is all of them have scuff cosplay to the point where it's kind of like what's that new thing that came out? Dispatch? I remember seeing like a bit of Dispatch from my friend, and like the main character, doesn't he have a scuff outfit? It was made by the Telltale team, if I remember correctly. They were telling me about how they're enjoying Dispatch right now. Has anyone here played Dispatch?
Oh, Dispatch is cool. I like it.
Yeah, I heard it's been pretty good, and it seems like Telltale's like way back into actually making good games. I really hope they don't make the same mistake where they're licensing these big titles, because I think that was the thing that did them in before. The fact that they had like things like Minecraft, Batman, like The Walking Dead. It made sense for The Walking Dead, but I think The Walking Dead game just did really well in like in a vacuum versus like having the Batman one and stuff like that. And those are really big franchises, so they got really expensive really fast. It's not the same company to some people. That makes even more sense then. I thought it was under Telltale. My friend kept telling me that it was under Telltale. Let me see. I think it's on the front page of Steam right now. No, it's not. Let me see who made it. Did they make their own company again? I heard it's also like former Ubisoft devs too. It's like a combination of Telltale devs and former Ubisoft. Yeah, this is like their first game. Yabai desu ne. Okay, we'll finish this girl up, and then we'll send it to die. Okay, something like this.
I wonder who Alin would pick as the romance option.
Is it about romance? I think people are kind of overrating it, but it's a good game for what it is. I think people just really want a good story game, especially superhero-wise. There's not a lot of good superhero games when you think about it. Okay. I forgot, how do you hold a guy wing again? How did I draw it last time? Let me go check the previous commission. Okay, I see how I drew it.
There's 2 characters you can date if you want. You're not required to though.
Ah. Okay, how did I draw the go wing? There you go. That's definitely looking like a Gawain hold. I swear, when I do commissions for people, I learn so much about things I have to draw.
Favorite character would be Waterboy.
Waterboy? Why Waterboy? Is he like an underdog? Is he just like me, the underdog in my own story? Found it too linear? Hmm? Aren't all the story games from like those kind of things linear? Like technically visual novels are very linear, aren't they? I mean, there's some that I could think of, but that aren't linear. But usually they are, aren't they?
Look at a pic and you'll see why XD.
Let me see. Waterboy. I feel like visual novels tend to be the most linear of games when you think about it. Is it because he spits water out of his mouth? Is that why you think that he's my favorite? You guys think that I like to spit water out of my mouth? Oh, where's the reference for this girl, actually? I lost her. I do more than just spit, guys.
You'd love to do the voice for him.
Does he sound like a nerd? People praise it that has multiple endings. No, that's the thing though. This is like their first time coming across a game like this, right? People felt the same way when they saw The Walking Dead 1, the first game. They thought it was gonna have the same ending. Didn't Telltale also work on a Game of Thrones game? I remember that because I was actually interested in the story of that, but I don't think they ever finished it technically, right? Because they went out of business. There you go. This one's done sketch-wise. You should have like little gleams of like light coming off her. Like, yeah, she's very pure and innocent with what she created, but it's actually gross and disgusting. There you go. All right. I finished that sketch in less than 20 minutes. They call me Alin Laphel for a reason. Die to them. Alright. Let me go send this to Daishima and see if he likes it. And then if he does, then I'll move forward with it.
More dork, I guess.
Oh, I see. Hey guys, it's me, Waterboy. I'm gonna spit in your face. Okay. Here's a sketch. Is this what you had in mind? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Got game released, if I remember. It only did very badly. Really? I remember people enjoyed the story, but then again, it never got a sequel, so.
Exactly.
But it might be really expensive. Oh, really? That's what he sounds like? Okay, I gotta hear what this Waterboy sounds like. Is he literally me? Let me see. Oh no, now that I went on the internet, my internet's slowing down. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, did my package ever get delivered? I'm still waiting for it. It's an SD card that I need to use. Okay, let me see. Dispatch Waterboy. Let me hear what he sounds like. Wow, my internet's starting to slow down. Holy crap. The moment I try to look something up, my internet slows down. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, maybe now's a good time for me to jump off before my internet explodes. Okay, my package did not arrive. Alright, I might have to like restart my computer or something. But I think now's a good time to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It didn't even leave the shipping facility. Come on, Amazon. I ordered with 1-day shipping, and it says it's arriving today. I demand a refund.
Definitely not making it to band practice.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is that Waterboy?
Wait, what's
Who's
that?
Waterboy?
No, just the commercial. It was weird.
Weird. Yeah, right.
Is he
From
awkward?
Optimum Man. He's like a rock star.
He's kind of awkward.
It's I'm joking, cause of the rock and.
He's not too nerdy. He's not like oh, I'm just joking, guys. He's talking about rock stars and stuff. All right. he's nerdy and awkward though, just like me though. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna probably start cooking dinner. Maybe today I'll just have something simple that's fast to cook, like noodles. I'm gonna make like noodles with shrimp and vegetables in it. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys, maybe I'll make ramen actually. I don't know. Thing is, ramen takes a lot of process unless I want to use those ramen packets, and I don't want to use the ramen packet. Less nerd, more dork. I guess that's true. It must be because an employee peed.
Kinda, you'll see later. XD.
Maybe they should have delivered my item by now. But I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna take a quick nap because I used a lot of brain power. Right? I used a lot of brain power for what I did. I finished up a thumbnail and I finished up a sketch and you know what? I'm on schedule. I'm actually on schedule. Let me go. Where's my pen? Let me go mark out. So I finished up Scaffies. I finished up Jeezy's. I'm in the process of Daishima. So I should work on Kuni's next. Okay. And then I could finish up the big project. Okay. I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm gonna make some food. Then I'm gonna go get back to work. But thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. We'll see what my schedule's looking like. If my schedule's still full this week, then I'll do another week full of art. I know December I have a bunch of commissions like due during that time, but we'll see. We'll see, because I know like during Thanksgiving, but I also have to do a recording off stream. Oh man, I got a lot to do. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It was a lot of fun. Tune in this week. We'll see if we do art or we do games. Sorry. Sorry, singular hiccup. Alright guys, thank you very much for coming. I'm not gonna rage because I'm feeling tired. No, stop. My dog is taking over. This is why I don't want to put you on my lap, because as soon as I say bye, you're like licking my face. Stop. Stop. Ah, he's taking control of my body. He's assuming control. He has bit into my throat. Oh, he's assuming control. Bye guys. Have a good night, afternoon, or evening. Hopefully no game steals your day. No game. Bye guys. Have a good one. You take care of yourself. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, fine. We're gonna take a nap on the couch, okay?